Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because I thought we'd make a card using the Tonic Studio kit that I bought in the sale. So this is kit number 29. We've got our lovely little sticker. Let me just move that out the way 1 second. So just a quick reminder, in the kit we've got 3 Nouveau drops. We've got this vintage drops, glitter drops, and then just our normal crystal drops. I also got two random bottles of sequins, which turned out to be exactly the same. So yeah, really nice. We got 3 Nouveau pens, and these are in the metallic. I'm going to assume that they are water based. So we got rusted bronze, we got satin silver, and we got gold mine. So those were the pens that we got. We also got a pack of 10 cards. So it contains 10 cards and 10 envelopes, and the cards are 300 GSM, so a really good weight. That's just a little card, we don't really need that. Then we have our dies, which I'm going to do with you on camera. So lots of butterfly dies. I'm looking forward to seeing what this one looks like. So yeah, so we have them. We've got our gorgeous stamp set again of yeah, I think it's a bit better that way, of butterflies. So absolutely gorgeous. So I think we'll have to definitely stamp some of them out and colour them in. And the sentiments on this is butterfly kisses, special friend, and spread your wings and fly. And then the last thing that we got was our cardstock. So we always get cardstock in the kits. Just making sure I've got it all. So we have this gorgeous glitter, so it's just like a white glitter with iridescent glitter on. We've got a white linen card. We have a matte champagne gold. We've got a white specialty card, ladies up to trouble. No, you've got Be Good Girl. So this one, we've got a pearlized pink. We also have, that's gorgeous, isn't it? We've got this pink matte finished cardstock, and then the last one is this embossed green cardstock. So that's all the cardstock that we received. So that's what we're going to use. Right, lady is one of my attention, so I think she wants to let it out. So yeah, I'll be back in a second, and we'll start assembling the card. Okay, so I'm back. Right, I've already taken these out of the packet. I just thought while I was off camera and sorting the docs out, I'll do that. I never actually thought I could have done these as well. Okay, so I've just grabbed one of the card bases out. And we're going to grab one of the envelopes out. Okay. Oh, we did also get, we got this as well, but I put it straight away, and it's a powdered peach ink pad. So yeah, but like I said, I put that straight away. Right, okay, let me grab my plate. So I have a Gemini, as most of you are aware, and I get lots of questions asking about the plates that I use, because obviously they haven't warped. I use non-branded plates. So this plate here, you can get 2 of them off eBay for around £10, and they are absolutely fantastic. They do not warp. I mean, it's warped there, but that was my fault. I don't know if you can see, there's a I was trying to put a die through my machine that just didn't fit. But if you look at the other side, I mean, until you get to that point, it is absolutely perfect. So so yeah, so these are just unbranded. If you just put A4, I think it was A4 die sheets or something in, and yeah, if I remember and if I can find them, I will see if I can put a link in the description box below for them. And then this plate, so you'll see it is quite thick. This one I got is actually a Spellbinders one from one of their very first machines. So it's years old, like super old, and you can see that it's been, yeah, I've just well, when I got this, it was like this. So that's how, yeah. And it's never warped. So these two together, I have no issues. I don't have to add shims in. I don't have to add anything else in. Because the one thing I'll say is, they say that it's really easy to sort of put your dyes together and your shims together, and you can get it all right and it'll go through the machine fine. It's not easy at all, trust me. I mean, I have I've got my shims here. I've started using this as a blending board because I don't use it, and I don't think I will use it. I mean, I'm just trying to see what else I've got. I've got my old so yeah, I mean, my old embossing plates from my old machine, that again are much better than this. The only thing that I haven't worked out how to emboss, how to use embossing folders with my machine, so I just don't use the embossing folders anymore. I think I need to, because they say that it's like the same for everything, and it really isn't. The last time I used this for my embossing folders, my one half flung out of one side and then the other half went through. It's like, oh dear, yeah, we won't do that again. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. And I used the two thinner sheets as well. So yeah, I will see if I can find the link to the unbranded ones, because like I said, it's 2 for £10. But yeah, much better than Gemini. If you are looking to replace your plates with them, honestly, do not buy the Gemini ones, because for me personally, they're a waste of money. They do not work. They're absolutely rubbish, and yeah, no, not worth it. So I will try and find a link. If it isn't there, please do mention it in the comment section, and I will yeah, I'll do that for you. It's just that I film in advance, and by the time I've edited all my videos and everything else, I just forget. So it's not intentional, I just yeah, I just forget. So these card bases measure 5.5 by 4 1/4, so that's the card size. Never worked with this size before, so I'm assuming that's the US size. So the one thing that I want to do is I really want to work with this one, so I'm going to pop that on there. And I've just realised I've just put my washi tape away, which was very stupid of me, because we do need some, so we can put this down. Now the dogs, Quincy, I really don't know what's wrong with him today. I've been doing a bit of sorting out in my room, so I've been doing it actually now for months. So every now and again I just I take a section, because there's bits that still need sorting. So I did a huge sort out last year, but I still didn't do it proper. Like, there's certain bits that weren't done properly, so I've just sorted all of my A4 cardstock out this morning. Finally, that's a job that's needed doing like, oh, forever. Right, why aren't you working? So I finally got round to doing that, and so I had it all spread over the kitchen, because I've organised it in colour. It was in style of cardstock, but I just wasn't going to it, because I found that I was just going for the colours that I needed, so I decided just to do colours. So that's all been sorted. There we go. But Quincy just will not stop. Like, he's hovering. I've given him treats, he's been out, he's got water, he's got food, and I know what he wants. He wants me to go and sit in the front room so he can lay down on the settee and do absolutely nothing for the rest of the day. Now normally that's Lady. So normally it's Lady who's doing what Quincy's doing. This is very sticky. I'm just going to take some of that stickiness off my trousers. So yeah, so I have Quincy doing it, whereas Lady is just in her bed behind me, just being quite, well, I say quite happy. She's only quite happy because I threatened her with the water spray, because she's wanting more treats, and she's on a diet, so she's not allowed any more treats. So yeah, right, okay, let's get this through. Now, one of the tips is that I have now on this cutting plate, you'll see that this is the widest point, and there'll be lots and lots of cutting blades across there. So the chances are that it might need a couple of passes through to do through there. Now if I was to do it this way, you would find that the cut would be a lot easier, but however, because I'm cutting straight on the card, oh actually we can, yes we can do that, because you find that if you put the least amount of cutting blades this way, so by doing it this way, this should cut much better than if we put it the other way, because there's a lot more, it needs a lot more pressure to go through to cut it. If that makes any sense. I hope it makes sense. Anyway, let's get this through. And I'm going to reverse it. Because I always do. It's so much easier. Because I've got stuff on the other side of my Gemini. So let's see how that has cut. So as you can see, this bit here hasn't taken, and that purely is just because this is where we've got the most cutting. So all that we have to do is literally just put it in again. So if I turned it around, then this part here that didn't take will take straight away. So just a little tip for you. I don't know a lot of tips for die cutting. I know just enough to get by, and I know there's a lot of videos out there that can give you really good suggestions on your die cutting. So they're perfect. Right, we can keep those little bits. So okay, right, let me put them back now, just until I'm not sure we'll need them again, because I'm only going to make the one card today. Oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, because what I'm planning of doing, oh how lovely is this. I'm going to put some card on the back of it. I'm wondering whether or not to do some acetate, but then it's a bit, I should have done it on a separate piece of paper for that, but never mind. Right, maybe on the next one. I'm just taking all these bits out, but you know what, instead of struggling, let's use, oh, this one's terrible, this needs really good clean. Okay, right, so there it is. I think I'm going to have to soak that because it's got glue and all sorts on it, so not the cleanest. So let's get a nice clean one out there. Perfect. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to grab some of the specialty paper. So let's see which one will go quite nice underneath. So we've got the pink, which I quite like. I don't want any of the whites. Oh, I quite like that one as well. A matte pink. I think that one looks quite nice, doesn't it? Oh, that green. Do you know, I'm very tempted for the green. And we've got like this greeny olive champagne gold, which might be better. Or we have glitter. I'm thinking this one. Right, I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that. I thought someone was at the door. I'm obviously hearing things. Okay, I'm loving the green, so I think, yeah, let's go with the green. Now I want to keep these, so let me just move this to one side. There's Quincy. Honestly, he's been a nightmare today. I mean, yesterday it was, yeah, for the last 2 days it's been Lady, like on edge. But no, now it's Quincy. So I don't know if you can hear him whining in the background, but he's going to get into big trouble if he does not stop being a little, yeah, nuisance. Like I say, he's got food and what, I know what he wants. He wants me to go, and he either wants me to go to bed, which is what he normally does, but it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't want to go to bed. It's not my bedtime. Or he wants to sit in the front room, look out the window and bark at everybody that goes by. So that's what I think he wants. Right, I am sorry if I'm talking about the dogs too much. I really do apologise. Yeah. Right, okay, so I really like these, and I think it's quite nice for us to put these back on, but what I'm going to do is I want them to have like a 3D element to them. So what I'll do is where that is, we can bend the wings up. So I'm having to show them the yeah, the spray. She's looking at me now. Honestly, I cannot have a moment's peace to myself. So I'm going to grab my trimmer, just because I want this to be well, as straight as I possibly can have it. So I'm going to do it at 4 by did I say 5.5? So 4 by 5.25. Oh, that's awful to cut with my trimmer. I might have to look at yeah, I know. What was I cutting the other day? I think it was acetate, not acetate. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, it was laminating, and I was trying to cut it with my Tim Holtz trimmer, and it was awful. So I am thinking that maybe I need to invest in another style of one just for certain things. But I really love my Tim Holtz one, so I don't really want to. Right, I'm just going around and putting glue all the way around the piece and on the bits where I don't want it to raise up. And it's easier for me just to do it like this rather than us do it on the paper. So I think that's all of it. And then what I'm going to do on this bit is I am literally just going to pop a bead of glue all the way around. So just around the edges, so that we know that the edges will be nicely adhered down. So okay, and then I'm just going to pop that on like that, and then press that down, okay, like so. And when we, oh, look at that, when we turn it over, we've got that gorgeous pattern. So I'm just going to press it down, just hold it for a few seconds. I'm wondering if the powdered peach would go with this. So let me grab something that I can sort of test it against, because what I was thinking is that, no, it doesn't, because what I was thinking is we could colour up the butterfly and the dragonfly, and have them coming out. So it's, yeah, she's up to trouble. I can just sense it. Right, I do want to colour the body, so I'm just going to get a nice pale brown. So I'm going to use my E35 for this, and just, I'm not going to do any fancy colouring. It really is just for this to stand out. So there's that one, and then I'm going to do the same with our butterfly, and just colour that in along that edge. Okay, so there's that. Now I do want the flower out, because I think the flower would be nice as well. Let's get rid of all of these bits, which are so annoying. Right, because, and again, I'm going to colour that in, so let's keep that to one side. Oh, I was going to say, we've got one more flower. It's just up at the top, and we're going to put that back in as well. Oh, and we've got this little flower as well. I keep hiccuping. Where's this little flower from? Oh, there. Right, okay. Just making sure I know where they're from. Right, now I want them to be quite pastel colours, ideally. What about my V12? Yeah, I like that colour. So just colouring these in. I'm going to colour them all the same, I think. Like so. You don't, if you haven't got any sort of pens, you could use the Nuvo drops to do this. You could use ink pads to do it. So there's loads of different ways of colouring this in. We do have our silver, bronze and gold pens, so I'm just going to put some of that in the centre. Why not? We may as well use them. We have them. And I think, oh, let's go on the here and let's colour this with the bronze, because I just think I actually forgot a moment that we had these pens, so that's why I'm going over what I've just done, because yeah, I think the bronze would look so much better. So again, just going over all of that. Oh, love, 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 love. Okay, and then I'm just going to, and I'm hoping I don't ruin this, but I just want to sort of brush around the edges of these with the gold. So, and they're quite nice, these, because they have got a brush tip. I was half expecting a chisel tip actually, but I think when we opened them up, like when I did an unboxing of this, I think you could see. Yeah, I like that. It's ever so subtle, which is what I'm looking for. So these will be glued back in. I think I'm going to add some of the sequins on as well, for decoration, and then I think we'll stamp a sentiment. So, oh, loving this. Okay, so that one can go in there. If I can pop it in, there we are. Yeah, just that little hint of colour. I mean, you could leave them white and then just go around the edges of these with your gold. I think that would look really, really nice as well. So you don't have to do the colouring in. I think I just wanted a pop of colour. So I think that's why I've gone with what I've gone. Oh, love it. Okay. And then I'm going to go around the edges of here as well. So this is our butterfly, and I'll do the same with the dragonfly as well, and then I'm done. So that'll stick in there, but I'll just stick it with that because I really want that to be lifted up. So I don't know if you can hear that. That is the patter of little feet. So that is our Quincy being annoying again. Can I help you? So our husband has just come downstairs. Yeah, Quincy won't stop, he won't settle. I think he wants you. Okay, so that's that done. So what we'll do is I'm just going to get my glue and we're going to glue these down. So I'm just going to pop the glue on the dragonfly's body because, like I say, I want those wings up. Got a little bit coming off. So just like that. I'm just going to hold it just for a second. There we go. And then let's do the same with this. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up those petals and again have it so that we've just got a little bit of a 3D element there. So yeah, just like that, because I just think it makes it look so much nicer. So I'm going to do the same with this, lift those petals up. So I'm just pushing them up, I'm not doing anything fancy with them. And then we're going to stick that in, and then let's do the same with this one. So again, let's push those petals up, because I mean honestly it really does make such a difference, just adding just a little bit of dimension, and you wouldn't think that it would, but it really does. So okay, so there's that, and oh, and then the last one is our gorgeous little butterfly. So I'm just going to stick that back in like so, and then I'm going to hold that down just for a few seconds. There we go, and then put that where I'd like it. So there you have it. How gorgeous does that look? Right, okay, so now that we've done that, let's grab one of our sentiments, and I think oh, which one? I was thinking Special Friend, but now I'm thinking Butterfly Kisses. Oh, they smell really funny. Right, what do I need? I need some card to stamp on. So, have I got any in here? Yeah, right, okay. So I'm thinking, let's have a look. Spread your wings and fly. Yeah, let's do that one. So, you know, I was thinking Special Friend and then Butterfly Kisses, but yeah. So really, I was thinking them all. Okay. Oh dear. Right, I need an ink. Part of me wants to go with a purple. So, yeah, I'm going to see what it looks like. Should we see what it looks like? Oh. So make sure there's plenty of ink on. Oh, dropping everything. Right. So let's have a look. I think this might be a bit too bright for it. Yeah. No, I don't like that. Right, okay. Do you know what? Let's just... I don't think I've got another one. So, I'm just going to go with my black. But it was worth a shot. So, plenty of ink on. And I'm going to raise this up, I think, as well. Oh, do you know what else I might do? Might go around the edge of the card with the gold pen as well, because I think that would be lovely. Right, okay. Where's my trimmer? Because we need to trim that off. So let's do that. Okay. Oh, I'm off screen. Sorry about that. There we go. Right. So I need this. It's not that straight. And then, oh, there he goes. Honestly, he's absolutely so annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is an old man now, but he is just getting ridiculous. Okay. Right, so there's our sentiment. So let's, where's the gold? Because what I'm going to do is I want to go around the edge of this in the gold as well. like that. And we're just going to go being very, very careful because this is a brush tip, so I don't want to sort of ruin it. There we go. So leave that a second, and then what I'm going to do is we're going to do the same with this. We're going to go all the way around and just put in that gold border. Because I'm only using what's in the kit, that's why I'm using this. Although saying that, I have used my Copic markers, but yeah. I probably would have brought in my peel-offs from Love from Lizzie, but I think the gold pen works just as well. Right, now that I've had a play with these, oh, I don't want to take the colour off. It's a bit silly, isn't it? Right, there we go. So these can go in my pen rack now, so I know where they are. Okay, and hopefully I'll use them. So there's that. I do need a little bit of cardboard. Oh, this will do perfectly. Yep. Okay. So let's glue that down. So, like so. And then I'm going to glue this onto our card. There's little dusty bits everywhere. So just like that. And then the last thing I'm going to do, so let's get rid of all these little bits because they seem to, every time I'm talking, which obviously is quite a lot, they seem to be blowing onto the card, which isn't what we want. So let's sort of get that off. Okay, right, that's much better. So I'd like to, I'm going to bring it, I'm going to use this one. So this is the Coral Blush, and this is the Vintage Drops, and I just want to pop in a little dot in the centre of our flowers. That is a really nice colour. I like that. And then, so let's pop that away and them two away because I don't want them to. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of these, some of the sequins. So let's pop a few out. And I'm just going to pop them on, find my placements first and then decide. Because I think it would be quite nice sort of them dotted just around. What do you guys think? Do you know, I have so many sequins, and I think a lot of us have sequins and we just don't use them. I think it's something that we should use because they're lovely. Okay, so I'm thinking that. What do you guys think? Maybe not that one. In there. Yeah. Right, I like that. Okay, so let's pop the lid back on that, and then what I'm going to do is we're going to stick them down, so like so. Yep. Get the glue off the end of there. Okay. And one there, one there, and yeah, like I say, it really does just add that little extra touch to the card, doesn't it? Now I know it won't be everybody's, to everybody's taste, but I do hope that it has given you some ideas and some inspiration. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I really do think that is a beautiful card. So there's the card. Now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, because we did get the envelope out, so let me just pop the card off to the side so we don't so we can keep it to dry. But what I'm thinking is we actually cut a butterfly out using the butterfly die and some flowers, because we can decorate up the envelope as well, so it's nice and yeah, it's nice and matching. So let's pop this on here. I'm not sure if this is going to flatten it going through the die cut machine, but you know, we will see. We'll see what happens. So let's pop that through. And then bring that back. Okay. So, oh, they are lovely. They're really, really nice. Right, come on. Let's take them off there. Right, let's put that away because we don't need that now. So I don't know if anyone remembers, I did a video using one of the Tonic Studios magazines, and it was to make like a pillow box. And halfway through that, well, towards the end of the video, I lost one of the dies. I could not find it. Well, I found it. Do you know where it was? It was in with my plates. So there you go. So never ever give up hope on those lost little bits and pieces. It's only been lost for about 3 months, 4 months, something like that. But yeah, I was quite surprised. I was sorting out my plates because I got new storage, and there they were sat between them. So yeah, okay. So it just goes to show, doesn't it? Right. Oh, how gorgeous is that? And then I'm thinking that maybe I don't know actually how I want these. Oh, what about like that? Or do we do it to the side so that you can still write? No, part of me wants it over there. Or do I just turn this into one big flower? Because we could just turn this into one flower and put it on there. Do you like the idea of a flower on this? I think I'm going to put that flower on the back. So let's do that. Okay, so that's just going to sit there. So then on this side, I'm going to have one there, which is going to be this one. And we'll have this one there. Oh, much better. There. So there we have it. We've mixed and matched the well, we've matched the card and the envelope together quite nicely. I'm just bringing in this the same Nouveau drops that we've just used on the card. So, and let's pull out that bit there, because we'll put a dot there as well. There we go. So there you have it. That is the card using Tonic Studios kit number 29. So I'm really, really glad I got this in the sale over Christmas. I mean, how beautiful is that? Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you have enjoyed it here today and it has given you some inspiration. I've loved this, and this die set is just absolutely beautiful. So I'm really pleased. I mean, how gorgeous does the envelope look? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Please do consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. I'd really, really like to have you with us. But that's really it for today. Until next time, please do stay safe and happy crafting. Bye.